it's a big co-op workshop, really. There's people are doing all sorts of stuff here. There is, you saw the posters coming in from Journey Quest and Darkness Rise and The Gamers. Those are both filmed here in Seattle. Some of them have been filmed here. Last time I was teaching a class here, there was this big red monster with tentacles and a gaping maw sitting in the back of the room, so it was a little disconcerting to be teaching a class with this thing looming over my shoulder. They use that as the green screen. So, you know, grab a few pictures of people in front of green screen and Photoshop them into weird places. That'll be fun. This is Booty. He's one of the Hi. He's one of the guys in charge here. So, what we've got, I can give you a quick little short tour of the building if you want. It's pretty nifty. This is actually the old Federal INS building. So there's this bizarre, how to become an American Monopoly game in the tiles on the floor. It's all been converted into artist spaces, so there's a lot of studios, a lot of workshops and stuff. There's also the Seattle Mysteries Museum down the hallway, but I'm not sure if somebody's there today. If there is, feel free to peek in. The green box over there that the WWAD is guarding is the donation box for Jigsaw. Please show them your love, that they have let us invade their space for the entire day. There are snacks and drinks, and you can put your water bottles in the fridge. If it's got a name on it, it's somebody's, don't touch it. If you use something up, like if you finish off a bag of chips or something, just scribble it on a note and let me know so that I can grab some stuff to replace it later. Okay. So, I didn't even manage to get all of the stuff on the table. So, there is this stuff to use. There is in these rooms, this side, there are some green and yellow Amazon bins. Some of those are labeled for public consumption. You can use those. There is a sewing machine that can be used. There is glue guns. There is, straight across here, the major tool room. There are hammers, there are saws, if you don't know how to use a tool, dear God, don't use it. Because I do not want to run anybody to the hospital. No blood today, please. But, stuff in there to work, build stuff, mash stick it. Yeah. There are some people have their actual offices here, so over by the monitors and stuff is off limits, just because that's their really big, expensive stuff that they use for putting together the cool movies that they make. So it would be bad if those broke. Really like to see, because we've done this a few times, and it's been pretty awesome, and it's been generally, build something kind of nifty, look, it's vaguely to me looking. I'd really love to see this time, since we've got so much stuff and so many resources, some sort of Rube Goldberg thing. I'd love to see you guys come up with something that does something else and has a little chain reaction. So, you've got the dots on your name tags if you kind of sort yourselves into that, and then if it's super uneven, we can shuffle people around. We will break at about 1:30 for lunch. There's lots of food within walking distance. We're right next to Chinatown. Uwachimaya is right there. There's a burger place that's got awesome milkshakes. So there is food nearby. And then we'll come back here, finish stuff up, clean up, because we want to leave this place looking absolutely snazzy, since they let us in here. And if I leave in a mess, they'll never let me in again. I come here pretty regularly. I discovered this place a couple years ago when it was in a different building and started building stuff. We did, awesome projects we have done. There was a Eternal Cupcake exchange with other maker spaces, so we made an Eternal Cupcake. This is a honest-to-God cupcake in acrylic. It was baked on site and then put in acrylic. The robotics team from here won a first place in an autonomous robot contest. They have a little robot that they built that actually navigates for itself has sensors, has doodads, and can find orange cones. So,
Search and destroy.
yeah. Yeah, it runs off an Android phone. It's awesome. So, go ahead, start yourselves, get started. If you have questions, ask me, ask Woody.
You should probably break into the groups first.
Yeah, break into groups, find each other.
There's 2 red teams right here.
I'm red. What would interest do?